Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Hi, I'm Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Look, I got the smile back. Voice is still a little jacked, but the smile is here. Yeah, I've been trying to get lots of sleep, plenty of fluids, all that stuff that they say helps you to get over the crud or whatever this thing is. So anyway, I'm back. Oh my gosh. And I actually got some knitting done today. I didn't just scroll through. Where'd my hat go? I have a hat. Oh, just a moment. I have a hat. I didn't just scroll through to figure out what I want to make. I finished off the hat that I started yesterday. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Look at this. This is the snowfall hat. Isn't that pretty? This I made with the Big Twist Twinkle yarn, which is just a value acrylic, worsted weight number 4. I used size 6 knitting needles, I believe is what it said, throughout. Didn't change the knitting size. This is the gray right here, and then the nice teal blue, and it is beautiful. I cut off about 8 rounds because I thought that it was tall enough, right? You know, I didn't gauge, I didn't care. Plan on giving these things away, right? So it'll fit somebody. And I thought, you know, excuse me, another 8 rounds would be just a bit of an overkill. So I finished it. Yay! I'm so happy about that. Well, then once I finished this, because I'm still not really wanting to work on the projects that I have currently, you know, my husband's sweater. And he's like, woman, you know, you could work on my sweater. You just did a complicated color work thing. Well, he's not wrong. I mean, this is color work. And oh, you want to see the inside? Of course you do. Can't just show you the outside, the pretty side. You got to see the inside, right? There you go. So that is how I did my floats. Yeah. I think more people should show on the back side. So especially when you're first starting out, you don't know what this looks like. And it helps to gain confidence. It really does, to say, well, how did you do it? And there you go. But yeah, hubby's like, honey, I think you can work on my stuff. I've been sleeping a lot. I'm not going to lie. I mean, yeah. As soon as I get the inkling to take a nap, I'm taking a nap. Now, all night long, no more than 2-hour increments. So I'm getting enough sleep, just not straight through. So I was looking through Ravelry, because that's what I do, looking for my next project. I'm wanting to make hats. I am so into making hats right now. So, you know, excuses of not touching everything else. I came across... this is, let me get the name right. Now I'm going to mess up her name, and I don't understand why, because Ambah. I know her name. Okay. Let me go ahead and click the little button. Ambah O'Brien. Why I was having problems with that, I don't know. So Ambah O'Brien has a free pattern that she is giving out until the 17th of November. But you get to pick out the pattern. So she has 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 of her designs that you can choose from. You use the code KNITLOVEGIFT. I'll link that below. I'm not affiliated. I followed her for a while. She's got some stunning designs, gorgeous shawls and hats and all sorts of things. And this is, it says, Knit Love Gift. Knit up some love with Ambah's sweetheart patterns. Enjoy a gift of love from Ambah with the Ravelry code KNITLOVEGIFT, and download your choice of pattern from this bundle. It's a single-use code, so make sure you look at all the patterns and decide what you're interested in. I was interested in quite a few, not gonna lie. This is the Dreamy Valentine. Look at that. Isn't that that is so pretty. That is just stunning. Look at that heart all the way through, just starting from the, I'm assuming it starts from the tip and just goes bigger, right? That would make sense because I don't have that pattern. But that is a stunning shawl. And look at this hat and cowl set. Yeah. That same heart design for the hat and the cowl. That's the one that I chose. Now, I liked a lot of them. It was a toss-up for me for that one and this one right here, the Knit Love Shawl. And the reason I went with the hat and the cowl is I figured I would be more likely to actually knit the hat than this gorgeous shawl, although I am drooling over that shawl. I'm not going to lie. This shawl is stunning. This one and Stephen West's latest, his knit along, the one that he just finished. Oh my gosh, that one, seeing it after the fact, because I'm not doing a knit along mystery, right? I got too much stuff going on. That one I can see me making. This is another one that is just a showstopper, my opinion. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Next one is Dark Valentine. Look at that. So it's got that same heart motif and just the laciness and everything, just stunning. So that's another choice. And then this one, the Knit Love Wrap. I'm going to open this one up because I think we need to see more pictures of this. This is Mosaic with the hearts. Look at that. I'm going to scroll to see. Look, there's my colors right there. That is stunning. Have you done a lot of mosaic knitting? I haven't. I've done have I? I have to have, right? I'm sure I've done some mosaic knitting, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think I have, but I can't remember, so maybe I haven't. That's crazy. Maybe that should be one of my next things. I don't know. This next one is La Vita, and this is that asymmetrical shawl. Look at that. Look at the colors and everything. So you can really have fun with all of your hand-dyed skeins, and I am not short of the hand-dyed skeins. Between all of the stuff that my husband has gotten me from Arcane Fiberworks, and then just coming back from Arkansas and getting the Arkansas Yarn Company's yarn, I got some of their yarn, I got some of the Dragon Horde yarn, although hubby really has plans for that. He wants toe socks. He doesn't want just regular socks. He wants tabby socks, and that is where the big toe has its own little enclave, right? It's separate from the rest, so you can wear flip-flops or tabby, and that's what he does. And I'm not gonna lie, those were fantastic. When we flew to Arkansas, we both wore sandals, and I had some that, you know, had the separate toe and everything, and it made it so much easier to take those off. I had the socks on to take those off, put them in the bin, because oh my gosh, whatever, and get through security. That's why. Okay, so we've got that one, and you've got, not only you have La Vita, you have La Vella. Okay. And that is another asymmetrical, and I think it has just more lacy detail right here, and then the solid, and I really like that design, that kind of half and half, and then depending on how artsy you are and the way you wear your scarf, that is really pretty. That first one with the mosaic and the hearts, that's by far my favorite, you know, as far as the shawls are concerned. Then there's the big heart wrap. If you wanted to do that stole type, the big rectangle, that is really pretty. And that's really nice too, because you have that relief of, you know, plain knitting. I don't know if that's garter stitch or, yeah, I think it's probably garter stitch. I'm not positive because it's not really clear. And then you're doing that lace detail. So you concentrate on that lace for a little while, and then you've got so many rows of reprieve with a different color and doing that solid work, and then back to that lace. So you might get it done a little bit quicker. Maybe. You know, just different options. And now this one is really pretty, the Valentine Shrug. So you've got that beautiful heart detail in that wearable right there with just the sleeves. Have you made anything with just the sleeves? I haven't. I know it's a style. Well, lots of things are a style, but I've not done the whole, I'm just making sleeves of a sweater. If you've been around for a while, you know, I guess problems, issues of actually making sleeves to begin with. So what you think I'm just gonna make the sleeves and say, hey, there you go, I'm done? I don't know. And we've got the Sweetheart Valentine's cowl right there. Now, I would recommend, if you were going to, if that's the choice that you wanted, I would highly recommend that you do this, the one that I did, because that has the hat and the cowl, and we know you can change your yarn and needles. Now, the one that I got, excuse me, it's supposed to use 2 strands of lace weight together in size 2s or whatever. I'm like, whatever. I'm doing mine in fingering weight. You know I started it. And it says doing it on like 2s throughout or something. Whatever. I did the ribbing in the smaller needles, and the rest I'm doing in 4s. I know what 4s does for fingering weight, and it'll fit somebody. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. And then the other one is earrings. So you can make some earrings if you chose to. So those are the choices of free patterns if you are so interested in her designs. And the nice thing when a designer does this, because she's got so many designs and patterns. Those are just the free ones that she's doing right now. And you get an idea what the writing style is. If you like it, do you understand it? Is it comprehensive to you? Because we all learn a little differently, and some people's pattern writing skills really click with us, right? It's not that one's good or bad, just some of them are like, I get it, and others are like, So it's take advantage, look at it, see if you really like the pattern design and everything, and go for it. Where did I put it? You know I started it. Of course I started it. And I was looking around, I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to dig through all my stuff. I wanted to do, where is it at? Where's it at? I was thinking like that would be gorgeous with that, you know, just little speckles through and everything. I thought this, but I don't want to wind anything. I'm not going to lie. I just like, whatever. I didn't want to wind it, but if this was if this was wound, I would have started with this, but it's not. So I went looking at my stuff, and where's this one at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. I've got, remember these? Or these? Yeah, I've got the leftovers from this. This is, ends everywhere. This is a sock pattern. It's called Monkey by Cookie A. I've got this bright, bright neon. That's what I started with. And then I'm going to do the rest of the hat with that color. Here we go. Right? So, I don't know how much that neon matches, but by golly, I made the socks with it, so I'm making a hat too. So, this one I did, she's got 3 different sizes, casting on 80, 100, or 120. Now, I know with my stuff casting on 120, I don't have the hat sitting next to me, those other colorwork hats, I'm going to grab one. One moment. Ta-da! I'm back. Okay, so this was 120 stitches, all right? And so was this, for that matter, 120 stitches on size 4s. So I know what that's going to look like. I know that's going to fit an adult size head. So I cast on the 120 stitches. And I don't know if I used my 2.5s or 3s. They were the smaller ones in my set. Whatever. Just to make it a little bit tighter. And then I switched to my size 4s. And look at that. I successfully made it through the repeat one time. Look at that heart. Isn't that pretty? I did it. So the pattern for the hat, we'll see. It says go through, there's 28 rows here, right? So it says do that twice. And then depending on your size, and I'm using the largest size, I'll do another 14 rows and then start the decreases. So I'll judge that when I get to that point. There we go. So really happy with that. And hubby, he sees this and he's like, woman, I think you can work on my sleeve now because it's a lot less complicated than this. I mean, that's a lot of lace. That's lace in hearts, in pretty, yeah, I don't know. My brain works weird. I don't want to work on anything of consequence, so then I start this after doing this. I don't think I understand what the word consequence means. You know what I'm getting at? Because that's a lot of color work, and then I go straight from color work, because I'm really having a blast with color work, to this lace and having to pay attention to it. Because, you know, you got to pay attention to that. You just do. I mean, maybe you're really good and you memorize them. I don't. I have to kind of pay attention. So there we go. I'm liking it. I think it's fantastic. So I was thinking as I got the ribbing done, because I didn't know how much yarn necessarily, because again, it's listed as 2 strands of lace weight together, which should be about a fingering. You know, and it gives the yardage. And I had a partial ball of this because I'd already done these, the heel, toe, and cuff. So I wasn't sure if I would have enough to do the whole hat with that neon color, which I think would be stunning. So I did switch it out. There you go. So it's going to be kind of matching, right? Yeah, it'll be fun. I don't know. I don't have a fever, so you can't even blame it on fevered brain. I've been sick, but no fever, so you can't blame it on that. But how cool is that? I wasn't sure what I was going to make, and when I saw those free patterns, I'm like, instantly, I know I have to make this. I must make it. And it went on my needles immediately. And then I'm over here thinking, what other yarn would be cool? Because this is pretty. But I don't think that's enough. Now, this is a DK weight, And I could do a DK. Is there enough on this? I don't know. 142 yards. There might be. I could do the cast on of 80 to 100 with a DK and see, because I like that pink. I think it's very pretty. I think that would make a beautiful hat. And I really like the sparkle, but I gotta wind it, and I don't want to wind nothing. But if I had it wound, I would have definitely worked with it. And then I was also thinking, because we know I love this stuff, and I've got these, right? And they're already wound and ready. And that's beautiful. Can you imagine that just kind of spiraling through? I mean, this is what that stuff works up. That's what this is, right? Then it stripes up like that with the hearts. I think that would be beautiful. And it's got a good composition. I like wool, so there you have it. I mean, this is a cotton blend. This is a wool blend. So it really depends on who it's going to. I don't know. It's going to be given away to someone, so whatever. I don't really worry about it. I just make them. I just have fun making them, and then the person will claim it. That's how that goes. I just tell my husband, I really need to make some boy hats, or more masculine hats. Not really boy, but I would like to give a hat away to the people that I work with. But I work with a lot of guys, because that's just how that works. And I'm making things like this. And yeah. You see the problem? You know, and I mean, even these, right? Although my son wants this one, and I told him he can have it. And I mean, this is all sparkly and everything. I mean, you know, and then there's this one that's not claimed yet. But you see what I'm getting at? I mean, where are the you know, guys, not all guys, I get it, because you can't do that general. But it's just like, oh, I want it black in plain and no pattern and just whatever. You know, and I'm making things like this in lace, in cables and stitches and fun. So I don't know. We'll see when it gets closer to Christmas if I actually succeed in doing the whole, I'd like to give everybody in my office a hat, because I might have to get onto the boring thing. And what's your go-to guy hat? I mean, yeah, there's 2x2 ribbing, you know, and maybe I should crochet some, right? You know, and then color is it. And I like color. I like lots of pretty colors, and, you know, black and navy and dark gray and just ribbing till you want to poke your eyes out. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, there it is. That's, yeah. You see the problem? You do see the problem, don't you? Yeah, you do. So let me know what yours are, your go-tos, and how do you fight boredom on that. And if you're going to take advantage of this, tell me which one you got. I mean, did the shawl, the one that I really like that shawl. I do. And again, the only reason I picked the hat and cowl is because I figured I'd start it and work on it a lot sooner. And guess what? I did. But yeah, if you make that shawl, let me know, because that is really, really pretty. But any of the things, right? Just check them out and have fun. Yeah. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.